Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. This is Sherry Mosley. I am the author of Akashic Enlightenment, working with your Akashic records and the Book of Truth, as well as Origins of Humanity. And I do the light language and the channelings for the moon cycles and plenty of events connecting to the higher beings for healing and personal sessions. But right now, I'm just doing a bit of a check-in because I know everything is a little bit all over the place, and we are in such a powerful shift these days that so much is changing. And I've been checking in with my shamanic guides, and I'm going to share with you what they've been sharing with me, just to help bring some more light to what is occurring. And I already also uploaded the video, part of the video from the the Akashic Enlightenment live seminar channeling about the energy that you can also look at. And there's more on the replay of the entire event. They did a lot of talking about the current energy and working through everything. So you can download that replay as well. It's on my streaming platform, so you can listen to that there. But in terms of my shamanic journey practice that I do regularly and talking to my guides, what has been coming in is, I think we're all aware that we are in a powerful transition of energy. And at first this is appearing as a leveling up of the energy, which I experienced working with Metatron starting back in July when we did the Merkaba sessions. They were talking about the huge energy shift that is to come. And now I see what they were talking about then. And we did do the Metatron angelic events in December and November leading up to everything. And then January and February have been primarily this huge transition and transformation of energy. And, there may be a lot of ascension symptoms that people are having from sleep. It's important to hydrate. There may be fatigue from all of the evolution that's occurring. When I teach Akashic Enlightenment, there is a period of maybe falling asleep when you open your Akashic Enlightenment because the frequency is so high. Your body is getting used to functioning in that higher frequency. It's building its energy bodies. I call it the spiritual gym. So my sense is that this is what has been happening January and February, and it may have even started end of November and through December, but not as intensely. And February has been almost more intense. And my guides so far are saying that March will be better, but that the transformation, or they're calling it the flux of things, the flux of the energy brings changes that will be occurring through May. So I wasn't really expecting that. I thought that we were kind of done in February. So I just wanted to share that update because it does seem important. But it is a bit more of like the energy is fluxing, and with the energy fluxing, there are changes that are still occurring. And we are going to have the eclipses coming in end of March and beginning of April. So this coincides with that. Eclipses do bring change, sometimes sudden change. And coming into May, then I think things will start to unpack and reveal even more. But the other part was, I'm trying to remember now, the fluxing energy and the energy shifting and the changes. I think that was it, I guess, that they were saying. Oh, and I've talked about this before on, I think, one of the moon channelings, but at the beginning, or it was the end of January, no, beginning of February, somewhere in there, I downloaded it was end of January, 5 months worth, so going all the way through August, mid-August, of connecting with the Galactic Federation for their School of Awakening. And I'm doing events every month as part of that. And that is really leading to bringing us through this new energy. So we're connecting to the Galactic Federation, sometimes directly the Pleiadians, which is what we're doing now, and then the Arcturians, and then the Andromedans. But they have this whole plan set up. And when I get a download like that, I know that there's a certain phase of energy that is occurring during that time. So I'd say February to mid-August, there is assimilating these new energies, coming into these new energies, and allowing ourselves to, I guess, elevate into them, which makes sense also because coming in the fall, Pluto is going to go back into Capricorn. So there seems to be, a huge influx of the energy coming through now till mid-August, and then I'll be in Mount Shasta doing the contact, Akashic Enlightenment, Ascension and Contact Retreat, Higher Contact, where we connect with the spirits and the extraterrestrial beings up there for healing and evolution. If you want to sign up for that, I have posted the dates, and you can sign up for that. It's going to be the middle of August. So, you can plan for that now as well. And I do feel that will then be preparing us for the next leg of the energy coming after the Pluto Capricorn period, right? So that's usually how it works. But we also may get some deeper healing as well, kind of once we come through this next energy phase that's coming through mid-August, and then preparing for the fall. But my sense is, there's just going to be a lot of changes occurring as we go along, because as we're changing internally, then our external circumstances, or what we're learning or experiencing or not learning through our external experiences will shift. And of course, this really depends on everybody's individual soul path, their level of consciousness. Usually those that are quite conscious tend to not go through as much shifting unless they are just leveling up, right? The more conscious one is, the less there is to be made aware of, right? And those that are more unconscious, and you could say that applies to more of our governmental systems, things that are in place that are very outdated and more ego or self-centered in their prioritization of function, right? They're not focused on the whole or the unity. These are the things that are going to be forced to become more conscious. So there may be people out there, light workers, who are then, meant to bring this awareness to these institutions through their experiences. And of course, more of that was happening with Pluto and Capricorn, but the Pluto and Aquarius, it will be more of like evolutions, shifts of, well, that's outdated, now we're going to do it this way, right? So we saw a lot of that in 2020 when everything shut down and everybody learned how to work remotely and be online. And now we're going to go through almost like another phase of that, right? But it's a different catalyst, you could say. But the level of evolution we're going to go through is similar to what we went through then. And that's what we're stepping into and kind of going through now. And then we'll have a pause next fall. And then all of 2025 will be Pluto in Aquarius, like full on. So this is kind of still a bit of a preview, right? And then we'll have a little review in the fall with Pluto and Capricorn, any last bits that need to be kind of set right. Yeah. All right. I think that completes kind of what I wanted to share of everything that I've been shown from my higher guides. And I'll continue to do events to help everybody work with the energies that are coming in. So we have the Pleiadian codes and keys going on right now, part of the Galactic Federation School of Awakening events. And then I'll have a Whale Wisdom Keepers event. And Metatron is coming in with some new light healing that I'll be doing at end of March. So I look forward to connecting with you in the events or here on the channel or on my Patreon memberships. And now the second part of this message seems to be coming in, that with the flux of the energy and the changes that are coming as part of that flux, just as I am sharing this shamanic wisdom with you as I check in with my guides, this entire message is actually a prompt to remind you to take action from a place of higher guidance, not from fear or reaction. It can be overwhelming or terrifying to the ego, changes that are not from its decision. So it's a more active time of ego evolution to allowing the soul to lead. So, with the fluxes that are happening, what is your soul calling you to do? And I had posted a video, I think a couple weeks ago, about how to follow your soul's purpose, because that's what channeled in first. So this is just kind of backing up that message of how do you follow what your soul is calling. But during these fluxes of energy and the shifts, the changes that you make, are you allowing yourself to grieve what needs to be let go of that's no longer a part of your current path? And where are you feeling excited and soul-led or inspired? If you focus more on that, what you're letting go of tends to fall to the background very quickly, because you're just in pure alignment of what is in alignment now. So it's not really a loss, as it is the energy has fluxed and shifted, and now you are changing with that. And so it's ultimately a happy and exciting thing. All right. Please comment below how you are going through all of this. It's nice to connect with other souls as we go through this evolution together. All right. Sending you all so much love and light, and bye for now.